Right, let's now submerge ourselves in the horror of Fortune's 50 tasks. As we commence the Birb. I don't like that you've got teeth again, it seems. Bird teeth are problems for me in my brain. Now it starts us. What is the Ark of the Cosmos that I have found in the ruins? A new tale is beginning to unfold. Right. Now for our bird context. Every Sonic game, with as convoluted as some of the plots get, or rather as convoluted as some of the threats get, I think Sonic as a franchise would benefit from just having a bird show up and explain the stakes. Just, here's the context bird to help you understand. Oh, we're very worried. I have contempt for you for being worried.
Yep.
Alright. Yes, indeed. I'm the bird of anticipation, and I shall watch you remove... See, again, that is... There's a slight decline in the centre of it. Like, it's a chalice in the loosest possible sense. It's a chalice in the same way $600 is COVID relief. The statement is technically true.
Look, a shooting star.
When you wish upon a bird,
Making a wish.
I will do it
Say,
over
make a wish before
here.
it disappears. It'll come true.
How old are you? Grow up. Right, boss? Uh-oh.
Oh, look, something tells me he's going to eat Bigs for the fountain.
Give me the power to beat him.
Whenever I see a star fall, I always explode like that. For national security reasons, I've been told not to look at the sky. But I vehemently refuse, and the beauty of the universe will sink into the ground. This is what I do every time I refuse an order from the government to not look at the sky. I sink into a recess in the floor and activate a boulder trap. It is boulders, okay, I am remembering that correctly. Those are very slow rocks as well. What? Push you off. Don't squish, Birb. Don't squish. Oh! It's turned turquoise and now I'm floating away. That's another thing I do as an act of disobedience.
Looks like my wish came true.
Either way, like, I will change elevation as I defy you. The question is in which direction. That's the only element of uncertainty. But the one thing we all know is you're not getting what you want out of me. Reach the goal within 3 foot 42 inches. Which is, I think, is not... That's... Someone's fucked the numbers there. The bird's doing a blap. The gun liquid. You know. Maybe I should just not. Oh no! I nearly fucked it into a laser pointer again. All the lightning in the world won't stop me. And no, oh God, I'm fucking away. I'm fucking into the bacon siphon. Oh God, fusion. The fusion pasta. Why is that a force field? That looks like something I should be able to deactivate and go. Is that an attack bonus route? Who's to say? It will likely never be our concern. You're taking all the coins I want. Again, there's no real incentive for me to beat any of you. But it sort of makes sense for this character, because he is very like, I'm going to be the very best like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land searching far and wide. It's not even a fucking joke. What is my brain? A miserable pile of secrets. Oh, right, come on. Suckle the plum pudding out of the sky now. We can get it out of the way and achieve clarity. Clarity of vision, clarity of purpose. I've got the jump. What? Fuck. I just snapped onto it very abruptly. Birdie, what? I love looking at a bird doing anything. Just wide-eyed and squawkus. Absolute brilliance. The absolute brilliance on display from these squawky boys gives us pause for thought. For if we can't achieve that, what did I just drift away from? Oh, I forgot to go on the Scrumbus path. Oh well. There'll be other Scrumbuses. I always find a new Scrumbus! If you look, the one thing you can't say about me is that I can't locate Scrumbuses. If you accuse me of being incapable of Scrumbus location, I will have you shot and arrested. I guess having you arrested after having you shot is sort of like a bit redundant. I'm not sure what that adds. I'll maybe have to rework the plan, but the important thing is I am winning my race. It's the only thing that matters when you're a bird right now in the blue cave and in the crystal mines. That bird's holding a javelin! And there was another one opposite him, going, yeah, well, I've got one as well, mate. You're not fucking special. It's a symbol of humility in Babylonian culture. Babylon Birb. Oh, careful. Careful right now, but those... The blue... So the flames, right? Like you're seeing them, right? All of the flame, not just the blue ones, in fact. Like, I guess, like, can we call that case rested? I mean, like, you can see them. If you can see them, you know what the problem is, and if you can't, then mercifully you are spared from it being an issue. But it's just not very good. Oh, beep the screens. Make other windows appear. You're gonna have to close some of them. That's really gonna hurt your processing power as I throw my hoop. With the kind of momentum that lackadaisical action could not possibly be imparting. I guess it's anti-gravity, but at the same time...
But I think this stone's magnetic field is able to transmute a planet's mass energy and create a singularity to...
Can the boring speech. What can this thing do for me?
Why were you angry about the boredom? He has one emotion, and it's frustration. The bird needs therapy.
So that power was gravity, huh?
Or maybe just better personal coping mechanisms. Which therapy can be useful for finding, but I'm reticent to say that it's always definitely the answer, because that's one of the most dismissive fucking things you can possibly say to a person. You need to bear in mind, often you are talking to someone who has depression. Like, or like social anxiety, or like anything of that. Like anything socially. Like, you're basically just telling them, you are not my problem, we pay people for that. And that's not what people want to hear necessarily. Like, I'm sure that's not what you mean when you say it. But, you know, be more conscious of what you're implying. There's no version of this that doesn't end with you having to put in some manner of effort. I completely fucking missed what the plot of the game is because I was getting on my soapbox. The engine units of Babylon Garden. We've got to get them back from the security robots. Right, so I missed my bird context! The punch bird has now got it. He's just wearing it as a ring because his fingies are so big he couldn't possibly get it over his hand. He's the Fingie Birb. Albatross. Albatross round the corner! I flung cars. What the hell is going on with that road? What's going on about any of what I've witnessed? Come on, fling. Oh, I've missed my opportunity. I've missed my opportunity to ingratiate a wasp. Ooh. The more wasps you can get to owe you favours. Ingratiate does mean something along those lines, right? I've not just completely used the wrong verb, I guess? Yeah, it would... I mean, I certainly don't know why it wouldn't be a verb, but like, it's... I need to be more flexible in my thinking, because what's getting me here is like, I'm thinking of verbs as like physical actions. Whereas ingratiation is not an outwardly physical activity, it's not like tennis. I suppose you could ingratiate someone via tennis, but I'd really need to nail down whether or not ingratiate definitely means what I thought it did before I make that assertion for real. So if the Dictionary Brothers, Hydrum and Bydrum Dictionary want to get on that for me and let me know if there's a physical action I can do to put people in my debt, then that seems like really useful information that I will not at all abuse. So, come on, Dictionary Brothers, whatever I said your names were. I'm counting on you to deliver me the goods. We're winning again. I don't know how beating the robots in a race gets me the rings that we think they have. Despite being machines, they are all avid gamblers. And so, as I'm taking your rings off you as part of a wager. I'm wagering I've not got the gravity of the situation, so I had to just slow down around the corner. I don't want to brake. I don't want to press the brake button in this game. It's an insult to fast. Benjamin Bee Stings has had nightmares for days. Which sounds like it should contradict itself, but it doesn't. You're just being an arsehole, trying to catch him out on a technicality when he's dealing with this very real, persistent problem. He's really worried. And you're just being a prick as the hexagons just sort of blink out of existence. He looked kind of shocked that he managed that. Real bop. Hoop. Drop hoop. Dive into the floor and turn partially purple? It's the warp powers that made him purple a bit. Don't just fall to your death, Jet, please. A butterfly hovering in space. It's even affecting the insects now. Birb. The Burbs of Surprise.
Hey!
Where were you keeping that, sorry?
What's that? The cause of all my trouble.
It fell out of my
I
leg.
picked it up and those stupid robots came after me. So that's it. Those things
You have the hoop that I want, and I've got wiggly fingers.
This mystery is Mediotech. You two.
You got wiggly fingers again, spying on people.
Let's circle on ahead of them and gather information.
The problem is eventually his fingers wiggle so loud you can hear the vibrations from a distance.
Calling yourself the world's fastest for long.
Sort of like a large insect's wings, and then it gives away your location, so they have to stop him before before the jig's up. It's not always just come first. Some of them are a time limit one. Well, there we go. They are sort of changing the stakes a little bit. Or at least changing the numbers associated with them. I mean, I imagine that would also like have us finish in first place. Unless for some reason, I don't know. I will not think about it. I will simply launch the helicopter out of my eye. Yeah, you didn't think I could blink aircraft at you, did you? Much has changed while you've been away, brother. I'm the villain, and so I get to call you brother condescendingly. And I tell you that you should have killed me when you had the chance. I probably murdered our father, or something like that. It seems like a fair enough assumption. But what I will do is use snowmen to increase my speed. Come on, Frosty, the time is now! Off I go whooshing again. Whooshing away on the bird sweeper. This is a cool design for a thing to ride on, I guess. Like, again, like, this category of vehicle is like the one good thing to look at about all these. I don't know that it's worth the trade-off, but we do get some sleek swoopers out of the bargain basement. And yes, I was anticipating. Yeah, it counted. Oh fuck! I fucked in the bin. I fucked everybody's crates, and now I'm asleep. Oh, Beauregard Blitz. It's not for you to decide anymore. The choice has been taken out of your hands. Why is it always the way? Coins? Just want the occasional coin. Off I go. Come on, get me in the first of places. The absolute first of one. Oh, thirsty Paul. Call him that, but I don't know why. Get away from me, snowballs. You've impeded me! At least you impeded me right on the whoosh machine. That's what I did wrong. There we go, a much smoother destination for me to look at. You'll never forget me this time. Birb. Okay. I think. Why are you radiating red beep? Someone on the map is radiating red beep, and I don't know why. Was there some sort of objective tied to them? Were they like, right, if he beats you, you've definitely lost, so definitely don't get back here where the beat man lives? Was he doing something specific? I don't know. You've given me no information. Maddening. Anyway, here's this again. Straight into where we recognise that a bird exists. Go! Using my magical powers, I will kick you again. Oof. Are you impressed with my leg? And we've seen all this bit already. They've truncated it slightly. A squawker is going to let you know we've changed the angle.
All right, Kirby. Hand over for the Ark of the Cosmos.
What are you talking about?
Don't let
Give me
go.
circle.
Not after swiping the Ark of the
Give me
Cosmos
circle.
right
I
out
would
of
have
our
just said
hands.
give me the circle and then not given them any information as to what it was or why it was important.
Ha! I'm the fastest thing in the universe, and today I'm gonna prove it. Ha!
Not if I have anything to alarm about it. Hoop, hoop, hoop,
Sonic, we
hoop.
can't
Marching
stay
towards
here.
the hoop brigade.
Looks like we'll have to do the reunion later. See ya, Jet. Hey, wait!
Can't let you pass
Oh,
until you
this is
hand
why
over
they
that
split off.
stone, lady.
Give me your stone.
Out of the way,
I'm
buddy.
Big Bird, stop you today. No! Been bonked, smearing the weakness. I do look like one of those punchy boppers. Not a punching bag, because they hang down from the ceiling. I'm thinking of, you know the one, the inflatable clown. I don't know if that's actually a common feature of them, but, you know, the floor bomblers. The bimble squibblers. Come on, you know.
Not gonna hold
Oh,
back.
hello, we're a hedgehog this actual time. Hedgehogs for me. Hedgehogs for me. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Magical time in the plant machine. Woo-hoo, hoo, 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 hoo. Off I go. Nobody forget. Oh, everyone forgot. Oh well. It wasn't actually that important. I was misleading you. You'll never understand my true intentions. Ho 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 ho. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing, make them figure it out in their own time. Betray nothing of your true intentions and create a lightning shockwave upon landing. Oh, oh fuck. Thank you for giving me that one. I'm glad that it worked out. I was very nearly doing a bad job. The coins are mine, whether you want them to be or not. Away I go. All of your tubes are forfeit. Around the corner, naturally. You go around another corner, and that's just ordinary turns. Come on it! No! You dropped a man on my face! You dropped a man on... Why aren't those robots racing? We're having a robot race, you absolute dillying prick. Could you get with the program, for fuck's... There's the red man beep us again! Why is the one in last place important for just them? What is the purpose? What's going on? I wish I could tell you, but they're giving me nothing. At least we're really... No, you've deactivated me! Oh, I can't use my mopey bin shifter brigade ability that I got from the mopey bin shifter brigade. It was their special gift to me, and now you've made it not work. Rude. I'm gonna look like an ungrateful arsehole now. Ah. Sick of you. Just going out of your way to make me look bad. You didn't let me whoosh out between the gears. I'm gonna go on this bit just out of spite. You made me forget my purpose. You made me put a waste paper basket on my head and pretend to be a knight. Alright, that's the worst possible disguise. No one's gonna be fooled. Most of them will be insulted. They'll be like, there's actual craft that goes into the making of these helmets. There's a whoosh up here I just saw. Aha. There you go, look. Don't want to go the same way all 3 times. If there's bonuses on the horizon. Whoosh. Variety, as they say, is the spice of fast. So let's bang my bonks on the cranial ceiling. I can't believe this. Bend my legs unnaturally and off we go around. Now we need to ask questions about Bimbley's motivation. And we ran all the way here. We were on... You two do remember you have the gears still, right? They don't run out of fuel anymore. They fixed that problem. Why are you on foot? It's bonked him right on the snoot. I wish his beak was longer so it could poke right through and be real. Just fun little beakus imagery. You're in wetland, where wet happens.
Thanks to you, I got separated.
Tell me your secrets. You are Bird, give me context. Or I'll rip your arm off with my bare hands.
Am I clear?
Crystal clear, ma'am, sir.
Oh no. The bird has been imposed upon. I cannot believe this. Still don't know why we're on foot. It's me, the robot. Oh, he's got a blue face this time. He's lasering you. No, he's detected the circle. And it exploded. I found the thing. My purpose is complete. Time to die. There's a hoop in you. You've got a hoop in you.
This is just like the stone we found at the Gigan
You've
Rocks.
got a hoop in you.
And now this makes
When
two
your
of them.
randomly
I gotta get back
explode.
and tell Chet.
You've got a hoop in you. I've humorously forgotten all of my woes previously and leaving you away. Ha ha ha, I've got 2 rings now. I can bend gravity twice at once. I've managed to get my hands on the stones. I will bring them back to Jet and he will... Whoa, fuck. The wet waterway's really going about it. Why is it purple on his Fingie? I guess I just never saw a purple one that would glow in that manner. I don't know what's going on with your finger rings, sir. I want to know. There's fewer hoops than there are people using them, and I'm really just concerned and confused. I want to understand, but the hoops keep multiplying before I can get a fix on what's going on. Come on, let me up. Oh, I'm not racing against anyone this time. I've just got to go. I've just got to beat the timer. Well, you've just completely eliminated the pressure to perform at all. What are the odds that I don't finish within 4 minutes? I mean, really, I'd have to just be eating a wall this entire time. Quickly turn into a mouse. Oh, just having a leisurely little float through the wet place. On such an angry, dynamic map as well. Like, you'd think you'd want there to be something going on. Maybe they thought it would compensate. Or maybe this is more thought than has ever actually been put into it in reality. I don't know. I wasn't in the room. I couldn't tell you what people were thinking. I can only tell you 2 things that somebody wasn't thinking, and I don't have to name who it was that wasn't thinking it. This means that my statement is guaranteed to be statistically true because there will be at least 2 people who didn't have the thought that I will describe. And that is how I trick you into thinking I have psychic powers, when in reality, I'm just saying something that just logically had to be true anyway. The greatest grift of a generation, exposed out of sheer boredom, because I've just got so little else to do. There's nothing for me to do but tip my hand right now. Oh, I didn't flip correctly. That time I did. I flipped the most correctly I could have done. I got the whoosh bonus for it. The whoosh bonus for having done it. Rank A. Oh, it goes up to S. Why? We don't know. Why bother saying A at the outset if you're just going to bump it up to S? No. Some psychologist was like, yeah, do it. If it makes the players go, yay, or something, I don't know. Ludicrous amount of fucking research thrown at nothing, I'm sure. I did that too soon! I'm too soon for whoosh! God! I fucked it! I fucked it into the Barnacle Valley! Oh, this is actually cutting it kind of close. Yeah, I've mocked it for saying, no. How could it possibly be the case that I wouldn't? And then in reality, I've only got about 20 seconds left. Well, there you are. Hubris tells you many times not to be it, but you are anyway. You should listen to hubris. Not your own hubris. It's very confusing. There's this person called Hubris, who's an embodiment of the concept, and is above all else filled with self-loathing, and wishes to have you stop being hubris so that they can stop being hubris as well and move on to something else. I wish to embody something completely different, like the sensation of being a frog.
He's late. What's taking Storm?
Well, you are in the sky, to be fair. He needs a really long run up for the... Did you reuse that animation from the first game? He always enters this room like that.
But I brought back something good.
It was really hard to do a big enough backflip to land on the airship. Could you have, like, flown lower at all?
Not bad, Storm. Not bad.
Jeff,
Aww. He's really a cute boy.
I found a
Schnoofy
passage in
Birb.
ancient text that has me wondering.
What ancient text? Was this talked about in the scene that I missed?
Let's hear it.
We've reached our decision. We
This is
must
my let's
sever
hear
the
it
engine
pose.
unit from this vessel.
Applicable to no other
The
situation.
contraction of the engine's core will lead the lightless black to consume everything.
Eggman sneaking in. Why do you look like a Muppet, sir?
What does that mean?
Who can say? What are your thoughts?
How should I know? Anyway,
What
we
your
can leave the
thoughts
thinking
are?
for later. For now, we need to collect these arcs of the... Huh?
How? Okay, but how though? He never entered the room as far. What is going on? I've made the bird go strange and I'm chuckling off to the cosmos.
Full speed ahead! Follow him!
Oh, the animation. Yes, they whoosh after him. Now go. The time is now. It looks like something Eggman would design, to be honest, that airship, in terms of colour scheme. I swear you fight that in Heroes.